Okay, I want to welcome Shishibad Bhaktivedanta Siddhanti Maharaj. Welcome to Bhaktivedanta New Jagannath Puri in Orinda, California. All right? Haribol. Everybody welcome over here. And many friends, family. My goodness, good to see you. And new friends. So my father asked me, Hriday Govinda Prabhu, asked me to speak a little bit, just briefly, on two things. He says, set the mood about Abhishek, and then also explain the meaning of the trunk, the elephant. I'm like, okay, but Maharaj, he's going to probably talk about that in his Harikata. But that's like, no, you speak about that. Okay. So if my father says, then there you go. All right. So I prepared something just simple, meditating on this, and I've heard some Harikata from our Vaishnavas and Gurudev. And Abhishek is bathing, right? Every day we're bathing. We're cleaning ourselves, we're bathing. But Abhishek is a moment in time where Krishna is being bathed, or also Vaishnavas also bathing, right? We're worshiping. And there's a moment in time, actually, very special, this Lord Jagannātha, because a moment in time that when Srimati Radharani, and it has to do, it's interesting, I was meditating on this, it has to do with my kids. There's three names, I got three kids. Karnika, Dear Samir, Anurag. Karnika is a place of flowers where Srimati Radharani lays. So this is the setting of Abhishek. And she's laying in separation. She's actually about to disappear. She's about to leave her body. It's a pitiful moment. Jagannath's the manifestation of this separation mood. And Radharani is praying and saying, oh look, there's three ways I'm going to leave, and I'm praying to leave in these three ways. First, I want to leave into the earth and become air, and then enter into Krishna. One way. Second way, I want to leave and you take my body and you wrap it around the tamal, because the tamal is not different from Krishna. The third way, I'm going to leave and I'll enter the earth and all the elements of the earth, right? Ether, air, fire, water, and offer me unto Krishna, all right? And so the maidservants, they hear this pitiful moment in time. This is the Brajbasis, and they're hearing about this. Radharani's in this pitiful moment. And so they go and they deliver this message to Krishna and Dwarka. Now Krishna and Dwarka, he's a full form. And his brother and sister, full form. Brother, Baladev, Subhadra, full form. They hear this message immediately. What happens is they react. Now, how are they hearing this message? And it's explained actually. I was reading. So Radharani's under this Karnika flowers. And it's giving her shelter. So that's my daughter's name. I didn't give this name actually. Vaishnav gave this name. And then the air, the sense, is being carried. How? The Dear Samir. Right? These are scents that are being carried. But what's the scent that's being carried? It's actually Sankirtan, Harikata. Right? So Maharaj is here gracing the West with Harikata. This is the business of Maharaj, Swamis. Right? And they're carrying this Harikata, and this Harikata is the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, Mahaprabhu, of Vaishnavas. And so, the Brajbasis are carrying this Harikata, alright? Dear Samir. And they're carrying this Harikata. And this Harikata has messages going back and forth between Radha and Krishna. And it's giving life to Krishna. And so Radharani is giving this life to Krishna in this Harikata, right? And who's carrying the Harikata? Swamis, maidservants, right? So, this Harikata through Dear Samir is carrying. And then what happens? When Krishna, Baladev, first Subhadra, she hears this Harikata, they start melting. What's this love they're feeling? They're shocked. Anurag. It's as if the first time they're hearing and falling in love again. That's the meaning of Anurag. It's ever-refreshing, pure love. So the moment the beloved and lover come together, that moment they fall in love, that shock, that's Anurag. But Radha and Krishna, it's ever refreshing, and that's Anurag. And then, therefore, Lady Subhadra melts, liquefies, Baladev melts and liquefies, and Lord Jagannātha melts and liquefies. Krishna melts and liquefies. So Krishna's manifestation in Jagannath is the liquefaction of love. And that is how then Krishna hears his Harikatha, he's hearing this message from Radharani, and he becomes liquefied. Abhishek is the moment in time that the devotees then are offering their liquefied love. And it's through Harikatha, the pastimes, the remembrances to Krishna. And Krishna is melting. And there's this loving exchange. We're only assisting the Brajbasis, actually. We're assisting the Brajbasis in offering the elements of the earth. Offering, if it's rose water, peach water, apple juice, strawberries, berries, all the elements of the earth, sandalwood, we're offering to Lord Jagannātha. Yogurt, milk, butter. This is the liquefaction of bhakti. We're offering, but we're only assisting the Brajbasis, right? And we're reinforcing that liquefaction of bhakti. And Jagannath in his form is providing, he's showing the entire universe. This is my ecstasy. Krishna's ecstasy in the form of liquefaction of bhakti is Jagannath. Now the elephant form. After the Abhishek, there's a trunk. There's an external reason and internal reason. So you see, why does Jagannath come out as an elephant after the Abhishek? There's this one South Indian Brahmin, Ganapati I think the name was. He came to Lord Jagannātha. He's a devotee of Ganesh. And he was brokenhearted that, why isn't my Jagannath? I thought Jagannath and Ganesh are the same. Why is it Ganesh, devotee of Jagannath? He was disturbed. He had so much love for Jagannath. But he saw Ganesh because he's a Ganesh devotee. And Jagannath is the Lord of the universe. So to Buddhists, he appears as Buddha. To the Christians, he appears as Christ. To the Muslims as Allah, the Great One, right? Jagannath is the Lord of the universe. And at Rath Yatra, you see that there are many devotees from different backgrounds, religious and spiritual backgrounds. To them, they see Lord Jagannath, they're seeing their beloved Lord in whatever form and faith they have. So Jagannath appears, he's the Lord of the universe. So this Ganesh devotee, he says, what happened? The king of Puri had a dream. Jagannath appeared and said, you must have a trunk, right? And what happened was, Jagannath then, he instructed the king, please manifest my form as a trunk for this devotee. And so, after Abhishek, the trunk appears, and this devotee now today, centuries later, hundreds of years later, they still maintain this tradition. And the devotee's family, they have a charitable trust that's established that funds the Abhishek and the entire decoration of the trunk. The internal reason, actually, is after Abhishek, Krishna becomes intoxicated. And thanks to Achyuta here, actually Krishna Karuni Maharaj, he gave you this. It's a song by Srila Rupa Goswami, Shri Gandharva Sampradhanakam, which describes that how Krishna becomes like an intoxicated elephant. That's the internal reason. As a result of the Abhishek, of the offering from Radharani and the Brajbasis. So when Krishna is hearing this Harikatha, when he's getting the Abhishek and worship of the Brajbasis offerings, he's becoming so intoxicated, he manifests like an elephant. And so there's a lot of poems around how Krishna dances and walks, and he's walking like an elephant, and he's just so intoxicated. So that's why, as Rupa Nuga Vaishnavas, we see Jagannath after the Abhishek as an intoxicated elephant. That's the Brajbasi purport. So, I hope I did my Seva Deni, Papa. Explain the Abhishek and the trunk. But, okay, Maharaj is here. Next, we will, now, Jagannath is appearing, prepared for Abhishek. Maharaj and my father will be the master of ceremonies. Chutananda Prabhu will be assisting. We'll all have the opportunity to offer on behalf of the Brajbasis, pieces and parts of the earth and the elements here, right? Which Radharani was praying to be a part of. And we're just assisting, right? We're just assisting and offering ourselves to Lord Jagannātha. Yeah. Jai. So, just put the other
okay. Jagannāthashtakam? Yeah. That's good. Okay, so Jagannāthashtakam, if anyone wants to sing along, I'm not sure the page number. Maybe, yeah. You want to find the page number? And page 300 in this book. Otherwise, you could just listen and lay your eyes on the beautiful Jagannātha.
Do we sing all together, right?
Are we standing or sitting?
No, sitting.
Sitting? Okay. Kadachit kalindi tata vipina samgi tataralo Udaviri nari padana kahala saravadupa Namashamu brahma varapati gane sharchita kalo Jagannātha Swami ayana patagami Tujhe sabhe venu shira shishi ki Mangala Geetam if you want to follow along, or everyone could stand in line also to do Abhishek. Jaya Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopala Nanda Dulala Jaya Yashoda Dulala Jaya Jaya Deva Hari Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopala Nanda Dulala Yashoda Dulala Jaya Jaya Deva Hari Shita Kamala Kuchamandala Vita
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, 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 जय जय राधा रमन हरि
जय श्री गुरु गौरंग गंधाविक गिरिधारी श्री श्री राधा विनोद बिहारी जी की जय। Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Ashtotra Satasishima Shri Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Jayanti Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Paramahamsa Parivraj Gacharja Ashtotra Satasishima Shri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai Jayanti Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Ashtotra Satasishima Shri Bhakti Pragyan Kesha Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Jayanti Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Ashtotra Satasishima Shri Bhakti Rakshak Shri Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Jayanti Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Ashtotra Satasishima Shri Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Jayanti Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pad Ashtotra Satasishima Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai Shri Gauri Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai Satchidananda Shri Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannātha Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai Shri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai Shri Gauri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai Jai Shri Rup Shri Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopala Bhakta Dasa Raghunath Sar Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai Prince Ho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Shri Antardvip Mayapur Semanta Dvip Godruma Dvip Madhya Dvip Kola Dvip Ritu Dvip Janadvip Mudra Druma Dvip Rudradvip Atmaka Shri Navadvip Dham Ki Jai Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai Shri Jagannath Kshetra Ki Jai Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Sudarshan Chakra Ju Ki Jai Snāna yātrā Shri Jagannath Dev Ki Jai Appearance there Shri Jagannath Dev Ki Jai Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari
So, how many minutes Harikatha? Because this is already 2 o'clock now. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjan-shalakaya Chakshurumritam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Guruve Gauri Chandraya Radhikaya Sadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhivayavacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah Anarpitam Charivichirat Karunyavatina Kalo Samarpaitam Unnatajarasam Swabhakti Shriyam Hari Pura Sundar Dhati Kadamba Sandipita Sada Hriday Kantreshu Surutavai Sachinandana He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dīnavantu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopikanta Radha Tantra Namosute Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Pranamami Haripriya Mahabodhe Stire Kanakaruchira Nila Shikhare Vasana Prasadanta Sahaja Balabhadrena Mahina Subhadra Madhyasta Sakala Sura Seva Vasarado Jagannātha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatame Shri Jagannātha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatame Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Shri Vasari Bhaktya Vihinaya Parada Lakshay Shiktasya Kamani Tarangamate Kripāmayam Sharanam Prapanna Vinde Namaste Sharanam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Jagannath Bhagwan ki jai. Okay, nice. Thank you so much, Varvani Didi and Vishwambar Prabhu, Hide Govind Prabhu and Nirmala Mataji for hosting this wonderful program, the bathing of Lord Jagannātha, which is also known as Appearance Day of Jagannātha. His Appearance Day of Jagannātha. Yesterday, I spoke about this. Karimba Didi and Radhanath Prabhu house. Jai Vishwambar Prabhu ki jai. Appearance of Lord Jagannātha. Srila Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj is describing the appearance of Krishna falls the month of Bhadra, means almost August, September. How come the appearance of Jagannath was today? I mean yesterday. How come? Because who's Jagannath? Jagannath is Krishna. Mahaprabhu used to see Jagannath and claiming, Vikra nahi tumi sakshat brajenta nandan. You're not ordinary, just a wooden deity, whereas you are sakshat brajendra nandan Krishna. Yashoda nandan brajendra nandan Krishna. Mahaprabhu seeing Jagannath and addressing him as Krishna. But then the question comes, the name Jagannath is a secondary name. Why not Mahaprabhu uttering the primary names of Krishna? Jagannath means a Lord of universe. And then there are primary names and then there are secondary names. Like Radha Raman, Radha Kant, Radha Madhav, Krishna, Gopijan Vallabh. These are primary names. But Jagannath and Paramatma, they're secondary names. If Jagannath is Krishna, why Mahaprabhu is uttering the secondary names? Mahaprabhu is teaching, right? Because Mahaprabhu is in the mood of Radharani. Krishna in the mood of Radharani. Addressing Jagannath means Krishna as Jagannath as a sarcastic remark on Krishna. Just like when Uddhav, he came to pacify Radharani Brajvasis. When Krishna inspired Uddhav to go to Braj and pacify my parents and my gopis. Gacha Uddhav Rajam Somyam Pitruna Pitri Mahamanam Gopi Nama Vyogadi Ma Sandesh Vimochaya. Hey Uddhav, go to Braj and pacify my parents, Nanda Baba, Yashoda Maya. But don't try to apply your knowledge to my Braj gopis. It's not going to work out here. But mat sandesh vimochaya. Only with whatever I'm writing, read as it is. Bhagavad Gita as it is. So my message should go as it is. They will understand. But don't try to apply your knowledge. Take the basic of Braj gopis. And Uddhav came to Braj to pacify Brajvasis. Now, when Uddhav saw Radharani in that state, where at Uddhav came, in Brajmandal, lying on the bed of lotus flowers, because she's cooling, and she's feeling pangs of separation, so much separation. Uddhav saw there, Radharani speaking, Api but Madhuputra Are Anunaste. O Aryaputra. Radharani speaking those jalpas means speaking the words in madness, intoxicated state of prem for Krishna. Prem for Krishna. And she is addressing Krishna as the king of Mathura. Why she has to say this? Sarcastic remark. Oh, now you don't care for us. Because now you are in Mathura, you are king of Mathura. Similarly, Shri Jagannath, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the mood of Radharani, addressing Jagannath as Krishna as Jagannath. Oh, you are Lord of universe. Why do you care for me now? You rejected us. You rejected our love. So this very heart-touching, heart-melting and wonderful dialogue happened between Krishna and Radharani, which I am going to speak in Banjar, New Braj Festival. There. That need a lot of time to describe that. The conversation. The meeting of Krishna and the Brajavasis. After long separation, Dur Pravas, as I was describing yesterday, there are 4 kinds of meetings. One meeting which happened after Purvarag, Vishwambar was just saying. Purvarag means anticipating your arrival. You're just waiting.
Anticipating what, Maharaj? Anticipating what?
You're coming, your arrival.
Oh, arrival.
Radharani is waiting for Krishna. When Krishna is going to come? When Krishna is going to come? When Krishna is going to come? So restless to see Krishna, to serve Krishna. And when Krishna comes, there's one meeting called Sankirna Sanyog. The particular word of that meeting is called Sankirna. That's described by Rupa Goswami. 4 kinds of meetings. And I was telling this, it's very intimate, I can't even say that. And then there is another meeting which happens after Man. When Radharani is in sulky mood. And Krishna trying all means to pacify Radharani. This. Her mood is called Man, sulky mood. And after Krishna pacified Radharani, that meeting is called Sankshipta Sanjog. Sankshipta meeting. And then sometime Krishna, not sometime, every day, taking cows for grazing. And Radharani of the gopis waiting at Radha Kund for Krishna to come. And when Krishna comes at Radha Kund, or when Krishna comes at dusk, bringing all the cows back after grazing the cows, that meeting is called, after Pravas, that meeting is called Sampanna Sanjog. The term there is Sampanna. But Dur Pravas, after long time separation, and when meeting happens, after years and years of separation, and when now Krishna is coming to see Radharani, where? At Kurukshetra, that meeting is called Samriddhavan Sanjog. Very detailed study. So anyway, not going to too much philosophical and Siddhanta, let us move to the pastime. Siddhanta is very important to know because that makes a foundation. Siddhanta, boliye chitte na karo alas. Never become lazy or neglecting Siddhanta. But the thing, with hearing Siddhanta, there is no greed develops in our heart. The greed develops when we hear the pastimes. So, Prem Kahani, a love story. This is the form of Jagannath. Form of Jagannath is what? Not three-band form, straight form. Big dilated eyes, hands shrunk, feet shrunk, This is all about Prem Kahani, love story. When Krishna, after killing Kamsa and killing all the demons brought by Jarasan in Mathura, overnight he migrated to Dwarka, married 16,108 queens, killed so many demons, and so much happened there. But he's not happy, he's not peaceful there. And day and night he's just weeping and crying, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Once upon a time in his assembly hall, which is called Sudharma Sabha, so many kings were sitting there, Yadavas, the kings. And Gop Kumar from Brihad Bhagavatamritam. A Gop Kumar means a cowherd, if you don't know. A cowherd boy, Gop Kumar, carrying a flute in his hand and tucked under his waist. When he came into Dharma Sabha assembly hall, Krishna saw and stimulating his, remembering his form as a Gopa, cowherd boy in Vrindavan. And Krishna, his voice got choked and tears were just about to come from his eyes. He closed his eyes. And Uddhav came and touched Krishna and said, no. No one going to understand your emotions here. Please control. Imagine the Supreme Lord crying. Krishna, who is the cause of all causes, the Supreme Lord. Just by seeing that Gokumar, seeing that scene, tears came in his eyes and Uddhav stopped him. That's not the place. You can't manifest your tears and emotions everywhere, right? So time, place and circumstance. In Krishna, he concealed his moods. But intensity of that separation from his beloved ones growing more and more when he's sleeping with his wives. And he's calling out, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. And once upon a time, in Dwarka, Nam Vrindavan was created. The statues of Nanda Baba, Yashoda Maya. Because if Krishna will see that, he will get to Shanti, some peace. But he got more restless. And calling out, Radhe, Vrindavan, 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 Radhe. And he was unconscious. Imagine, Supreme Lord, cause of all causes. Kirat Koti of the Pada Pita. Everyone paying obeisances at the seat where he is placing his lotus feet. And he felt unconscious. Then all of a sudden, his elder brother Balaram, Uddhav, Subhadra, his sister Subhadra, and Narad, they all came running. Oh, what happened? What happened? And Narad said, wait a minute, let me check. Narad checked his pulse. He said, oh, I know what happened. Narad, why are you so peaceful? Why are you not restless? Go and get a doctor. Narad said, no, I checked the pulse. Something is wrong. What is wrong? Tell us. He said, Braj Smaran, remembrance of Braj. Jai Shri Jagannātha. The remembrance of Braj. That is his problem. He wants to go to Braj. So, Narad, is there any remedy? Yes. A Prem Kahani, a love story, which I know and I can easily chant in the ears of Krishna. I can whisper in the ears of Krishna and Krishna will go to Braj. Baldev Prabhu said, then why not? This is our mission, to take Krishna back to Braj. So please, we're requesting you to sing this story, this love story in the ears of Krishna. What are you looking for? Narada said, not now. You know, moment I'm going to speak in the ears of Krishna, he will immediately ride on his chariot and go to Braj. And this is what we want, Narada. So why not? He said, because if we go to Vrindavan, he's going to see Vrindavan is in a very pitiable situation. What kind? The description is, there is no more leaves on the trees. The birds are not chirping.
Cobwebs on the park.
Who's crying? Oh, baby. Cows not grazing. Calves not drinking milk. And all Brajvasis, they're just weeping and crying, weeping and crying, weeping and crying in separation. You know? Oh,
Just like that?
it's all.
And that little boy, he died.
Shanti. Brajvasi is weeping and crying. When Uddhav came to Braj, he is not familiar with the route. He asked someone, oh, where is the palace of Nand Maharaj? And somebody said, are you first time coming to Braj? Yes. Okay, then follow this stream. This, not drain but one stream. Follow this, and where it ends is the palace of Nand Maharaj. Uddhav said, I'm not getting your point. He said, oh, I forgot you came first time. Since Krishna left Braj, Nand Maharaj, Yashoda Maya and all Brajvasis, they just weep and cry all day and night. Not simple tears, but stream of tears from their eyes. And it's not 1 or 2 days. If our dear or beloved someone leaves, how many days can we cry? 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 1 month? But Krishna is gone so many years, they're all just weeping and crying. Non-stop remembrance of Krishna. So, Narada said, if Krishna is going to go Braj and see Vrindavan in this state, he can't live. Very painful for him. Therefore, Narada, then what to do? Narada said this, someone should go ahead and inform Brajvasis that Krishna is coming soon. Just by hearing Krishna is coming, everyone will be so happy and glad and delighted. Everything will become prosperous and nice. But who can go? Narada said, Baldev Prabhu, you can go. And Baldev Prabhu said, oh no. I already been there before. I told Brajvasis, I told Nand Maharaj, Yashoda Maya, oh, Krishna was just coming with me, but he got stopped by some kings on the way. He's getting some worship from them. He's just coming soon. How am I going to face them? No one going to believe me. No one going to believe me. If I go and tell that Krishna is coming, no one going to believe me. They'll be very upset. Balaram, you liar. And I'm very scared of Yashoda Maya. I'm very scared of especially Yashoda Maya, because I remember childhood pastime, she can immediately bind. Even though I'm grown up, but she still possesses that mood, Vasalya Bhav. She can bind me. So I'm not going to go. Then who will go? Uddhav can go. Uddhav, he starts shaking, he said, no. No way, I can't go. Why not? He said, I also been there. I tried to pacify Nand Maharaj, Yashoda Maiya and the gopis. I saw their intoxicated state, mad in the love of Krishna, which I never saw before. Uddhav was there and he tried to pacify Nand Maharaj by showing the opulence of Krishna. Oh Nand Maharaj, why you have to weep and cry? Krishna sitting in everyone's heart. Oh Uddhav, leave it, leave it. Whoever comes to Braj always say Krishna is God. I'm tired explaining everyone. He's not supreme, he's just my son, he's my son. I'm tired explaining everyone. And you also coming with the same philosophy. Leave it. Uddhav is in dilemma what to do. If I tell, don't cry. No, if I tell, you should cry for Krishna, then it's not proper because I'm here to wipe the tears. I can't even say you should cry, I can't even say you should not cry because anyone who cries for the Lord is very auspicious and it's like a bliss in the heart. So I can't say you cry, I can't even say you don't cry. Okay, Nand Baba. Because you always stay home and everything here in the home reminds you of Krishna. That's why you're weeping and crying. Sometimes you should go out in open. Go to the bank of Jamuna. Vamshivat, Keshi Ghat. Nand Maharaj said, I tried many times. Many times. Wherever I go, every scene, every tree reminds me of the pastime of Krishna. Everything. So, Uddhav, you will not understand this. And actually he was not understanding what's happening. What is this? So he got failure. And especially when he saw the moods of Radharani in the Braj Gopis, Madhupa Kitova Bandho Masprash Angri Sapatnaya Brahmargi. Uddhav said, no one going to believe me if I go again and tell them. So Baldev Prabhu said, I cannot go. Uddhav said, I cannot go. Then who will go? Someone has to go and inform Brajvasis. So Bhadra Maharani, she said, I can go. I'm a woman. Everyone going to believe my words. Never been before to Vrindavan. But Baldev Prabhu said, Subhadra, you're my sister and I have so much love for you. How can I send you alone? You have to cross so many forests. I cannot send you alone. I go first. You follow me. And then Narad, then you sing this pastime in the year of Krishna. All planned. Everything was planned. And Baldev Prabhu, he sat on a chariot and he's going to Braj. Followed by Subhadra. And then Narad singing this Prem Kahani, the love story in the years of Krishna. Reminding Krishna of his intoxicated state of love when he was in Vrindavan. Yasya kadapi vatna chalakena notya dhanya ati dhanya pavanena kirtartamani. Even the breeze coming from Jamuna, touching the veil of Radharani, gets to the nostrils of Krishna. Makes Krishna alive or bringing back to his conscious state. Just the breeze which touches the veils of Radharani. And what more? Smargal Khandanam, Mama Shirasi Mandanam, Dehi Palpalla Udala. O Radhe. This poison of separation. So separation is considered as poison and meeting is considered as nectar. But Shri Rupa Goswami described, he described the separation of Radharani for Krishna defeat the pride of poison. And nectar also have so much pride that, oh, I'm nectar and I can make everyone immortal. But the union, the bliss one extract at the union, defeat the pride of nectar. Chaitanya Chaitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Pidavi namakal kuta garvastha nirvasanam. That verse. Defeat the pride of nectar and poison. So separation and meeting is very important. The two sides of a coin. Separation and union. Cannot be separation all the time and cannot be union all the time. Separation has to be there to enhance the flavor of meeting, union. Guru Goswami Pad having this in Ujjwal Nirmani. Bina vipralambena sambhog pushtim ashriyo. Without separation, there is no taste in union. And therefore, who's creating this separation? I was telling this yesterday. Mo vishe gopigan upapati bhave yog maya koribe apna prabhave. Ami na jani duigan duhu rup gane duhu nitya hare man. Dharma chhadi rag doho karo milan. Kabu mile kabu na mile deve milan. Yog maya is creating this. Even though gopis are my own, Sokya, but Yog Maya is creating this. Then they are feeling Parakya. Even though they are my own potencies. How gopis are potencies of Krishna? Brahma Samhita. Anand Chinmya Ras Pratibhavita Vidkavi Nija Rupate Eva Kalavi Golok Eva Nivasatim Akhilato Bhuto Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajami. They are the potency of Krishna. So, in other words, they are Sokya. But the mood is Parakya. The mood is Parakya here.
Parakya is extra-conjugal?
Paramar mode. They are married to someone else and they are in love with Krishna.
Extra-conjugal.
Yes. So this Parakya bhav is what all about Vipralam and Sambhog, separation and union. There cannot be separation. We are not here to separate Radha and Krishna. Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they unite Radha and Krishna. Jai Jai Radha Krishna, Yugal Milan. That's all vision. To unite Radha and Krishna. But separation is an obstruction which enhance the meeting. Just for ordinary example, husband and wife stay together and there is love, but it becomes very regular. Very common, regular. But imagine if the husband has to go for 10 years foreign land for some business project and wife cannot go and they are so much in love with each other. Oh, then the test comes. Please come back. I can't live without you. Please come back. How many more days? 5 more years. Oh no, I will die without you. Why that mood was not there when staying together? There was love, but that love is kept hidden. But the moment some obstruction comes, there's love enhancement. So separation, Viparalam bhav, enhance Sambhog, means union. That's Gaudiya Siddhanta. And in the whole Braj Leela, there's always separation and there is always union. There is always separation, there is always union with all the rasas. With Dasya ras, with Sakhya ras, with Vatsalya ras, and even with Madhur ras. In the morning, Yashoda Maya bathing Krishna, decorate Krishna, and sending Krishna for grazing. Is she happy sending Krishna away? Vipralam, separation. Like, oh Krishna, oh my darling son, when are you going to go? When are you going to come back again? At dusk? How am I going to spend all day without you? She's crying and weeping. Separation. But then meeting with the birds, with the animals, with the cows, and with the sakhas, with the friends, they're happy. But Yashoda Maya, she's weeping and crying. Separation. And union with others. But then after having lunch, 12 o'clock, around 12:30, Krishna escaped from the group of his friends. Because Radharani and all the gopis were waiting for Krishna to come. The meeting with the gopis and all other cows, friends, sakhas, they are feeling separation from Krishna. Vipralam. But just performing Madhya Leela, what time? 12:30 to 3:30 at Radha Kund. When Krishna is leaving the gopis, they have started feeling separation. But then again union with the cows and the sakhas. And around 6:30, union with Yashoda Maya again. But gopis are feeling separation. But then in the night, Pradosh Leela, then Krishna comes and meet with the gopis, perform Ras Leela. So it's always meeting and separation, meeting and separation, meeting and separation. No one gets 24 hours meeting with Krishna. And this separation is important. And why it is so important? It enhances what? The mood of union. And in separation, there is more love. There is more pain. This is the flow in Braj.
Prabhuji, I have a question. When you talk about separation, can that separation be planned to have the excitement in a relationship?
Planned.
Can it be planned? Like people say, I want me time, I want little time away.
But it's better if it goes spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
When it goes spontaneous,
Right.
it's far better. When planned, then it is like, okay, something is there, a game is there.
Because when there's planned, there's no excitement when you are
Yes. When there are circumstances like that,
Right.
it becomes spontaneous. That separation enhances the union. So, yeah. So separation is compared to as poison. And Krishna said, "Oh Radhe, the separation from you has head to my head. I'm feeling so much separation from you. The poison has gone to my head. So I need some antidote for that." And what is antidote? Nectar. The antidote for poison is nectar. And where is that nectar? Krishna knows very well. Swarga khandanam mam shirisi mandanam dehi padpalla udaram. I pay my pranams to you. Please place your lotus feet on my head. Krishna is praying and begging for him. Ordinary people can't understand this. Demigods can't understand this. It's Muyanti Asurya. They get totally confused. What's happening here? The Supreme Lord placing the lotus feet of Radharani on his head. Demigods, ordinary people cannot understand this. What to speak of them? Even the great poet Jayadeva Goswami, he was not able to understand this. Because he was seeing the scene and he's writing. And when he saw this is happening, his heart started shaking. How can I write this? Jayadeva Goswami, who appeared before Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who wrote Gita Govinda, the glorious pastimes of divine couple Radha and Krishna. Jayadeva Goswami kept his pen. I can't write this. I can't digest this. Krishna's requesting Radharani to place his feet, to place her feet on his head. I can't. He kept his pen. He told his wife, I'm going to take bath in river. And I'll take prasad later. Then Krishna came disguised as Jagannātha Goswami, and he wrote with his own hands, Smargara Khandanam, Mama Shirasi Mandanam, Dehi Pāpallavadhara. O Radhe, place your lotus feet on my head because the poison of separation has gone to my head. And only antidote is nectar, and which is present where? At your divine lotus feet. Krishna wrote this and he said, okay, I'm going now. And when the original Jayadeva Goswami came back, his wife asked, oh, what you wrote? You came back, you wrote something, was something important and special? He said, what you saying? I didn't came back. She said, no, you said there is something missing, you have to write before you forget. He said, no, what you saying? I told you I'm going to take bath in river and just coming now. He said, no, but you came and you wrote something. Then Jayadeva Goswami, he saw, oh, what I was meditating on, which came in my meditation, written by Krishna himself. He proves this, he claims this. Yes, I beg the lotus feet of Radharani on my head. Dehi Pāpallavadhara, Dehi Pāpallavadhara. This is the Prem Kahani, the love story. Narad, chanting in the ears of Krishna. And Krishna woke up from that unconscious state like this. You know? And Vrindavan, Vrindavan, Vrindavan. He's done, Narad, what are you doing here? How come you're in Vrindavan? Narad said, this is Dwarka, Prabhu. When I came to Dwarka, imagine, so many years you are in Dwarka, you killed so many demons, you married 16,108 queens, and you asking to Narad, when I came to Dwarka? Imagine the state of consciousness. When I came to Dwarka, how Vrindavan, how Vrindavan? Where is my flute? Where is my peacock feather? Where is my pitambar? These are the three marks of Vrindavan. Peacock feather, flute and yellow garment, pitambar. And he's running out. How is running out? Like this. Intoxication. Daruk, Daruk, Daruk. The chariot driver of Krishna. His name is Daruk. We're going Vrindavan. Krishna jumped on the chariot and Daruk, go with the speed of mind. And it's not close, it's far. If you're familiar with the geography of India, Dwarka to Vrindavan is like 2,000 kilometers. Almost. And Daruk, on the way, he thought, Krishna must be tired now. I should give a break. It's not like airlines, or it's not a fast train or car, it's chariot. And moving the forest, there's so many ups and downs and bumps. I should give a rest to Krishna. So, he made his chariot stop under the shade of a tree and wants to fan Krishna, give him a little rest. This is by Rupa Goswami from Bhakti Samasindhu. When Daruk is fanning Krishna, that's the time he sees the beauty of Krishna. Because as a charioteer, as a driver, he can't look back and see and adore the beauty actually. But when he's fanning, then he's adoring the beauty of Krishna. And the moment he's adoring the beauty of Krishna while fanning, he felt unconscious. I've never seen a beautiful personality like this in my life. And later on, try to understand this. He's cursing those feeling unconscious means what? He's getting asattvic bhava. The transcendental symptoms, which is murcha, unconscious. Not tears or hair stand on end, but the last one, murcha. Daru getting transcendental symptom, and he came back to his consciousness and he cursing those transcendental symptoms. Why you came in between when I am serving the Lord with my eyes. I curse those transcendental symptoms. As Sri Radharani also said, Govinda Prekshana Ashpa Bhura Vivarshana Buchya Anindam Anandam Ardanta Lochanam. When Radharani is adoring the beauty of Krishna, when tears come in her eyes and the eyes get a little moisture, cannot see Krishna clearly, she is cursing those tears. Why you came and obstructing my vision to Krishna? She is cursing those tears means what? She is cursing those transcendental emotions. And we are praying for that day and night. Those who are sincere. Gauranga bolite habe, Gauranga bolite habe, Pulaka sharira, Hari Hari bolite na, Yaya Varinira. We are praying when the tears will come in our eyes. And Radharani, she is getting tears in her eyes by seeing Krishna, and she is cursing those tears. Why are you coming and obstructing my darshan to Krishna? So Daru. Krishna said, we have no time. Immediately Vrindavan. And Daru brought Krishna to Vrindavan. That's the whole Jagannātha yātrā, right? First Baldev Prabhu, then Subhadra, and then Krishna. And you see on television live, or if you're on Jagannath Puri, luckily fortunate, how Jagannath comes out from the gate. It's not about his handling, it's about his intoxication. Same pastime. This is how Jagannath comes out.
The Pandavas are controlling him with some tantra. He is controlled and moved by the tantra. They have to connect or some.
Jagannath is controlling them. Pandavas are not controlling them. Then the whole scene of Jagannātha yātrā, whenever he wants to move and whenever he wants to stop, no one has strength and dare can move the chariot of Jagannath. It's all his desire. So why he comes out like this is called this pastime of control. When Narad uttered this song in the ears of Krishna, Krishna became totally intoxicated, remembering Vrindavan, and this is how he's coming out. Riding, jumping on his chariot. And this is how Lord Jagannātha comes from the gate and jump on the chariot.
You said yesterday Mahabhaprakash.
Mahabhaprakash. This is a Mahabhaprakash. Not ordinary symptoms. Anyhow, he came to Vrindavan, where? Nidhivan. Where Radharani is lying on the bed of lotus flower. And Lalita is checking if she is alive or not. She is placing those cotton balls under her nostrils to see if there is a life here or not, any breathing there or not. And simultaneously she is chanting the name of Krishna to make her alive. Krishna, 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 Krishna. One question comes here. Time will be 5 more minutes. No, you came late. We all came around 30.
Oh, 1:30 it was supposed to start. I was late.
Earlier we heard she cursed those transcendental emotions which obstruct in the service of Krishna, in pleasing Krishna, I mean. But then why Shri Radharani is in state of unconscious? Because that's also a transcendental symptom, murcha.
What is the question again, please?
The question is, we just heard when she's seeing Krishna, adoring the beauty of Krishna, tear comes in her eyes and she cursed those tears. Why are you obstructing my darshan, my vision to Krishna? So murcha, unconscious, is also a transcendental emotion, a transcendental symptom. So why she accepted this then?
She's helpless. she's helpless in that state, and the rumor had gone out that Srimati Radhika is now leaving her body. And that's it, she's going.
No, that's not the answer. My question is, if she's so humble, she's not lacking all those sattvic bhavas to come. Because, try and understand, these sattvic bhavas, these 8 transcendental symptoms, they give pleasure to devotees, give pleasure to the associates. Yes? And Radharani, she don't seek any pleasure. Everything is unconditional love for Krishna. She is not after any pleasure. She is not enjoyer. So if tear comes in her eyes, she is cursing those tears. Why are you coming and troubling me? She don't want any pleasure. So unconscious state is also pleasure. There's the topmost, highest, murcha. Then why she accept this? She is not accepting this. Bhakti Thakur says, Shri Krishna virahe radhika radasha amito sahite nami. What is the meaning? I cannot bear what Radharani goes through in separation from Krishna. I can't tolerate that. And who is Bhakti Thakur? Kamala Mandir, right? Similarly, Murcha is one Sakhi. She embraced Radharani. She can't tolerate that Radharani feeling so much pain in separation from Krishna. So therefore I embrace her and make her in a dormant state, an unconscious state, so that she should not feel any pain. So it's not that Radharani is enjoying that transcendental symptom. It is that Sakhi, the Gopi, she embraced and made Radharani flat unconscious. She is not enjoying it. And this is what, when she is in that, and as Prabhu said very well, the news spread it everywhere, Radharani is leaving her body. And hearing this, everyone came to have her darshan. And then who came first? Ayan Ghosh, the husband of Radharani. Ayan Ghosh, Abhimanyu. Suna? Abhimanyu, not that Abhimanyu from Mahabharata. So therefore his name is Ayan Ghosh. Ayan Ghosh. He came and he touched the lotus feet of Radharani, the dust placed on his head. Said, Radhe, even though I am married with you, I never ever touched you. I never. Because your eternal husband is Krishna, not me. But just to give pleasure in the meeting, in the pastimes, I was an instrument to create some obstructions for your meeting. Because if meeting goes very smooth, there's no much...
So much pleasure.
Not so much pleasure. When there is some obstructions, there is always some pleasure. All this. So I was only an instrument in meeting, making a meeting. I was only an instrument, actually. I've never touched you in my life. But now I'm touching you only to just get the dust, because no one is like you. Krishna only loves you and you only love Krishna. I was just an instrument. So, please forgive my offenses if I've ever committed at your feet. Because now she's leaving. Everyone, this news spread it everywhere, Radha is leaving. It's very common, Suppose if I offend Radhanath Prabhu, years and years and years, don't take other advice. And if we come to know he's getting very sick, please don't mind. He's very sick, then I'll come, Prabhu, please forgive me. Oh, because now you're sick, and say, please forgive me. What about when you were healthy? Then we are always ready to criticize and all that stuff. But if I'm leaving this world, I'm dying, then even my enemies will come to me and say, oh, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I am Ghosh. He came and asked forgiveness. And then came Kutila. Who's Kutila? The sister-in-law of Radharani. Oh Radhe, please forgive my offense. Please forgive my offense. I was the one who was creating a defamation for you. I was telling she's the unchaste one. She's the most unchaste one because she married to my brother, but she's in love with Krishna. And for that, Krishna employed one pastime. I have a headache. And the only remedy is anyone who take a pot with 100 holes and fetch water from Jamuna. And if anyone pours that water on my head, but the condition is not a single drop should fall from one of those holes. That chaste lady, if she bring that pot of water from Jamuna and pour on my head, then my headache will go. Kutila said, when I tried this, the water came out from all the holes. And then I told Radha, you should go now. And we were all checking on her very minutely because we all know she's the most unchaste one. But when Radharani, she filled that pot of water, kept on her head, not a single drop fell from any hole.
Jai Jai Sri Radhe.
And that was proved. It was proved. She's the most chaste one. So Radhe, it was me who always telling you are the unchaste, you are the unchaste one. So I'm asking forgiveness. She also takes the dust from the lotus feet of Radharani on her head. You know? And then came Chandravali, the counterpart of Radharani. Who is Chandravali? Cousin of Radharani, but counterpart of Radharani. Not going into detail, it's too late now. Everyone is hungry, right?
You can finish.
Including myself, yes? So Chandravali also said, oh Radhe, please forgive my offense. Actually Krishna was coming in my kunja. For what? To create more and more fun with pastimes with you. I am Vipaksha, counterpart. But I was also an instrument to make your meeting more and more relishable. I was also about instrument. All of us were an instrument to make your meeting with Krishna more relishable. You know, just like Krishna just came from the kunj of Chandravali, and Chandravali was in the head of Krishna. And he got late. He came late to see Radharani. The time was fixed. This happened in Barsana. She is waiting and waiting and waiting. Krishna came late. Where were you? Acha, anyhow, describe, cutting short the story. Describe my beauty. Krishna said, oh Radhe, your face looks like Chandra. Chandra, moon. Because Chandravali is in the head. He just came with all loving marks on his face and everything. Very difficult to say. It's very intimate pastime. Therefore, there are 96 kinds of Krishna. 96. Dhir Lalit, Dhir Shant, Dhirodat, Dhirdat. 4. Then Purna, Purnatar, Purnatam. Complete, more complete, most complete. Krishna is most complete in Vrindavan. And then Mathura and Dwarka. So 3 different. 4 into 3, 12. 12. And then there is Parikya and Sokiya. 12 into 2, 24. And then Anukul, Dakshin, Shat, Drishta. 24 into 4, 96.
What is the last 4 can you please?
Huh?
Last 4 Anupur Dakshin. Can you
Drish, Shat.
Shut.
One who tells lies. Even though marks are there, and telling Radharani, no, I was not with Chandravali. Straight lies.
Anupur, next one?
Dakshin. So 96 varieties. Detailed, everything described by Rupa Goswami so elaborately. So all your faces, your beautiful faces like Chandra, moon. And she became so upset. Do I have spots on my face? How do you compare my face with Chandra, with moon? In this way, cut short. Cut short story, yes? Gaurvani Didi, it's too late. So Chandramali also asked forgiveness. And that's the time when Krishna arrived, riding on his chariot. And he saw, oh, what is the condition of Radharani? Moment he saw Radharani in that state, his eyes got big. You know, when you see something astonishing, what happens? Eyes got big, dilated. And he got Mahabha Prakash, his hands and feet got shrunk. And that's the form of Jagannātha. The form of Jagannath manifests where? In Nidhuban, in Vrindavan, by seeing the state of Shri Radharani. This is by Srila Guru Govinda Goswami Maharaj. How beautifully described this. And by seeing this, Krishna felt unconscious. And Lalita, she chanted, Radhe, Krishna has come. And she opened her eyes just by hearing Krishna has come. So what is the life of Radharani? Krishna. Her life here is Krishna. Everything is Krishna. And when she opened her eyes, she saw Krishna also fell unconscious. Not caring for her situation, she called Vishaka, go and help Krishna. Go and help Krishna. Then Vishaka Sakhi came to Krishna and chanting the names of Radharani in the ears of Krishna. Radhe, 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 Radhe. And Lalita Sakhi chanting Krishna, Krishna in the ears of Radharani. And that's why this is the seva of the Sakhis. Jai Jai Radha Krishna Yuga Navina. So the form of Jagannath actually manifested according to this pastime, the Prem Kahani in Nidhuban in Vrindavan. There's a form of Jagannath. Gaur Premanande. Ji.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
To the audience.
Audience.
The amazing Mridanga player right there in front of you.
Oh,
Yeah. We're addressing the amazing Mridanga player. What's one thing from Maharaj's lecture that you won't forget?
Everything.
He said one thing.
One thing. I like the part where Narada is going to he's going to bring